This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Persona 4 Arena, Ultimax.
Oh, it was Naruto this time. Cool. But anyway, what's up, people? I'm Sonic the Hammons, and welcome back to Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Hope you guys are doing good. We just played a lot of the game yesterday, and it's been fun. We got to see baby girl Rise work her magic, and also I figured out how that insta-kill thing works. I was just doing it completely wrong. My bad, but we can get that fixed up, now-ish. Yeah. Burger, what's going on? Yo, Burger, I am so sorry, Burger. Okay, so, that was at least a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Burger, had, a meteor shower in his island in Animal Crossing. So, but, and I was gonna join, but I was like I was lying in my bed, chilling on my phone while I was trying to, wait on something. I don't even remember what I was waiting on. But anyway, I was like, yeah, I could be there. But then I was like, oh, wait, let me, finish getting this thing working on my phone really quick. And I guess at some point, I just fell asleep right in the middle of it. And when I woke up, I was like, oh, crap. It's like, I don't even know what time it was, but it was super late. I was like, oh my god, I was supposed to be on Burger's Island. And I tried to contact you. I wasn't sure if you got the message. I was like, Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry, dude. It's all good. The sleep force is strong. I don't know what happened. And I was wide awake. And I was like, hey, cool. All right, we can go to the Burger's Island. It'll be really dope. And I was like, wait, let me go do this first. And I was just out. Hey, Rabbit, what's going on? Yeah, it was something. But before I continue on the game, let me change that so that way we can see everything on the screen. Charlotte, what's going on? Who's on? Thanks. I don't remember where I got this. It was a gift. I know that much. Amaterasu was here too. What's going on? Oh, thank you for the 1-up, Amaterasu. I appreciate that. Holy crap! How are you? Everyone's here. You got some stuff for me when I come to your island whenever. Ooh. We should stream that one day. When is everyone going to be free? We could just hang out on the islands. That'll be fun. What am I doing? I'm playing the entire song. Get out. God. A little bit above rough day. Could have been a little better, but what can you do? I know. It happens. I'm sorry. But now everything is... Just remember, Rise can fight too. Rise's resolve. We saw that, and it was great. Yo... Burger. I don't know if you were here yesterday. I can't remember, but Rise can fight, and it's great. I'm way too far. I gotta go down this way. Okay, on this side. So we're doing... Wait, is that what I want to do first? Hold on. Let's do Naruto first. Yeah, we're just left to right. Like you're reading a book. What's it called? Naruto Corn. That's right. She got sliced up in the back. It's your birthday this Saturday. Oh, very good people, family. Oh, that's fine. Family's cool. Level 32. Wow, that's crazy. That's awesome. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with your family? Tell me. You don't have to tell me. Yeah, he's getting older. So does she make it or what? The strike I barely dodged grazes my cheek. Ah! And slices through the air. The pain of the initial blow which struck my back is beginning to affect my breathing. My throat, she did get hit in the back, Jesus Christ. My throat constricts and I have difficulty getting air into my lungs. We're gonna binge watch some seasons of GOT. Oh, was that Game of Thrones? I never watched that. I know people liked it except for the finale. And it was so funny because like I used to work with a bunch of people who were super excited for like the finale of Game of Thrones. They were talking about the entire day. They're like, yo, I can't wait for it. And then I heard that nobody liked the finale. And then I heard no one talking about Game of Thrones like ever again. And it was just the funniest thing to me. Like I feel bad for the Game of Thrones fans. I know you're looking forward to the finale and it ends up disappointing. But it was just funny how the entire thing went down. Only by force of will. Oh, only by force of will do I keep from blacking out as I look towards my assailant, who now approaches me. Uh-oh. It's Todd Habercourt, a young man, and he wears a Yasogami High uniform. Like, what? They must be looking at his pants. But how can you tell just from the pants? Like, they're not super unique pants. Like in Persona 5, those pants are unique. Who the heck is out here wearing these plaid pants? These black and red checker-looking pants? Nobody but those high schoolers. So how can you tell it's a Yasogami High from just the pants? Because that's not a Yasogami High shirt. Whatever. Naruto! Yeah, Amaterasu's birthday is like in a month. Is Game of Thrones okay? You real solid finale. You didn't like it either.
You dodged. Such a struggle you put up. You're wasting my time.
Who are you?
I am Minazuki. Show Minazuki. I am the one who will destroy you, the Kirijo fools, and this world.
Jeez, everyone really has been in everyone really has been in a voice in a Persona game. Goodness. Nobody realized likes plaid pants. Well, I mean, they have to because of uniform. But we also know that don't even remember the name of the high school, but everyone knows that high school makes some terrible decisions.
So, you're the ones who captured Mitsuru-san and...
It didn't look anything like it looks like a military uniform. Yeah, it does.
Yes, I caught them off guard, just as I did with you here. It seems you're not very perceptive.
I don't think that's fair. He just showed up in the air. So Mitsuru-san and her people have fallen into, like they say in her people, Mitsuru-san and her people have fallen into enemy hands after all. It's hard to believe. Is this young man truly the mastermind behind these incidents?
Though your intuition is impressive, for you to discern our plan after only one battle.
It's an absurd scheme. What are you trying to summon with that tower?
I gather that his plan is far more dreadful than what I had imagined at the start. That grotesque tower called Tartarus, which was brought forth to call upon something inhuman. I'm thinking about those plaid pants now, though. What if the culprit in this case also intends to summon something to this world? But yeah, I would totally be down for that. One day I'll have to check out your island, Burger. But guys, we should totally have a day where we just like hang out. And if you guys want to come to my island, I have a bunch of stuff to just give away because I have no room for it. I don't have KK Slider because I never finished doing the things that Tom told me to do. I'm totally ignoring my duties. And what if the reason our enemy makes no move to hide the fakes and challenges us to legitimate fights is because they need to gather something before that plan can be achieved?
Don't get me wrong. That in itself is not my objective. All I want is to grant a wish.
Whose wish? Not yet though, because you haven't hit the end game to edit island. Yeah, I can't edit my island either. I can't terraform. Definitely would like it to come to someone's island and chill. Take some stuff you can use. Yeah, alright, that'd be awesome. I should have set my Switch up earlier. I would have just left my island open for you guys to just come in and show it up. Hey, I4 3G, what's going on? More Persona? Okay, yeah. We're doing more Persona. We're in Ultimax now. We're in the Ultimax game.
A wish? Whose?
Yours.
There's no need for you to know.
This isn't good. He's already close enough for his attack to reach me. I'm still suffering from his earlier strike. Minazuki's next blow will surely cost me my life. I need to buy whatever time I can now.
You kidnapped Labrys and attempted to collect our personas before. But that's not the case this time. You're using Mitsuru-san and her team as hostages, and you've prepared fake versions of us to fight. There's only one reason why you create such elaborate imitations of us, even to the point of summoning personas, and have them challenge us. You set this entire scenario up so that we wouldn't think twice about fighting.
I like this song. That's right. Everything was set up from the start. It's the same rules as last time. After drumming that impression into our head, our opponents admit outright that they're fakes. As a result, I had stopped trying to figure out the motivations behind their actions. Oh, I4, we got to play as Rise yesterday. It was dope. We fought Elizabeth, of all people. Did I read this? Yeah, since they'd taken hostages, this warped town, this town, we concluded that we had no choice but to play along, and were willing to fight without further hesitation. But I suspect Minazuki must be gaining those shining particles I saw earlier through our battles with the fakes.
Again, your intuition is impressive. By forcing you to fight in this fog, I am carving off bits of your personas.
Oh. Oh.
Carving off our personas?
Okay.
I've said too much. It seems our guests of honor have arrived.
You know what I should have done? I probably should have gone back to Yu's story. Instead of going left to right, I probably should have gone from top to bottom since he was higher up. But we'll do that next time. I know now. Yeah, we'll do that next time. I'm sorry. And then if they're both next to each other from top to bottom, then we'll go left and right. Okay, I figured it out. I don't know if I made any sense, but it makes sense in my head. We will see. Minazuki turns his gaze to the sky and narrows his eyes as if looking beyond the red fog. Oh, it's a helicopter. Oh, the helicopter! That's Labrys and Yukari. Saying whoever else is in there. That's all we saw. Simultaneously, the faint sound of a helicopter becomes evident.
I enjoyed my time with you. If the opportunity arises again, I'd like to speak with you further.
With that, Minazuki gracefully puts distance between us. The moment there's enough space for someone to intrude between us, a shadow comes dancing down from the sky, as if awaiting that exact moment. But the helicopter! Wait! Okay, this is not what I thought was going to happen. Whatever. Oh, okay. Maybe that is it. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. Girl with the axe. That's Labrys. It sounds like Labrys. That's it.
Labrys?
Yeah.
Don't worry now, Takun. I gotcha.
Labrys is a real one.
Labrys, don't let your guard down. He's the one who attacked Mitsuru-san's group. This guy?
Our guests of honor have arrived. I've been waiting for you, Shadow Operatives.
Labrys stands between Minazuki and myself, as if shielding me. It seems that I spread the worst case scenario. Or spared. I've been spared the worst case scenario. That's a very different sentence of what I said. The sound of the helicopter's rotors still remains in the sky above us. It appears to be slowly descending. I strongly suspect that a plume of dust is installed into that helicopter. That makes sense as to why it's still working. Okay. I recall entering the public safety documents explaining how a plume of dust would enable machinery to continue functioning, even in supernatural space-times where no other electronics would work. It's unlike me to let my mind wander into matters of parascience. Perhaps it's the relief at my life no longer. Perhaps it's the relief at my life no longer being in peril.
Who are you? Why are you doing all this?
Who am I? That constant question. It's quite intriguing that a machine created for suppressing shadows would ask it.
What?
Yo, Cindy's super nice. I got to meet her. Like, she's really cool.
But first, let me see the rest of you.
That looks weird. Whoa, why'd that happen? Backlog. But first, let me see what's the rest of... Oh, okay, I see it. I'm not going to bother explaining what happened. I know what happened. The game was being goofy. As Minazuki keeps his eyes on Labrys, a black liquid shadow rises from behind him, instantly ascending to the helicopter. It's not that I don't think anyone will be able to understand it. It's just that's just a lot to say. It's a shadow, no, a persona, and it means to take down the helicopter.
No! Yukari-san! Can't go!
Kids are there too! Does that mean Koromaru's in there? Boy, the dog! The dog is back. Labrys cries out in desperation. Persona users, though they may be, they're still human. If they go down along with the helicopter they're in, they'll be grievously wounded at best.
Persona!
I hear you, Katan. Baby, 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 baby. An unfamiliar woman calls out from within the helicopter. We saw her eyes. All at once, a tremendous gust of wind swirls. Yeah, she's got this guard. She's very familiar. This persona you've seen in Persona 5 is DLC. Okay. Did you? I did not see it. Well, maybe I did and just don't remember. All we used was Kagura. Or Kaguya. I'm thinking about Fruits Basket. It's Kaguya. The gust of wind swirls around the helicopter, repelling the black shadows ambush at the last second.
Quite the persona user. However...
She's got the experience, man. She's been doing this for a while.
Yukari-san, he's winding up for another one. We're getting off, Koromaru.
Oh! Sharp bark. He's got a Persona 2, that's right. Can we see his eyes? I want to see Koromaru's eyes. Just as the whirlwind dies down, an attack originating from within the helicopter speeds towards Minazuki's persona, which was primed to attack again. Amazing. What a perfectly timed maneuver. The surrounding fog lights up, and as personas clash at each other, those grains of light that Minazuki is after disperse. At the same time, three figures jump out of the helicopter and descend toward... Wait, who's piloting the helicopter, though? The whir of the helicopter... Oh, the helicopter's rotors increases, which I take to mean that it's flying off somewhere. So then, its objective from the start was to drop these people off here. Baby, 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 baby. It's Ken, man. Yo! He's wearing a thing, a jacket. Yeah. That's not the C's armband. What's that mean? I guess it's Shadow Ops. Yo. Holy crap, and look at her. She's a freaking Power Ranger. I love this. This is great. I miss these kids too. I know we were talking about what was like the better Persona game and how it depends on what you like and everything. I will say, at the end of the day, no matter... It's hard to choose which Persona game is your favorite, but at the end of the day, whichever one I end up choosing, maybe, Persona 3 will always have a special place in my heart, just for the sole fact that the time that took place, that was when I was in high school. Like, I legit would have graduated with Yukari and Junpei and Fuka, because we're all the same age. So... that will always hold a special place in my heart. And I'm like, hey man, Buzz, I went to school with you. It's weird though. My age is weird. because I'm like smack down right in the middle. And you guys know my birthday is in March. It's like right at the tail end of the Japanese school year, apparently, which I learned. But yeah, I would have been the youngest member in C's, but the oldest member in the investigation team. So that's where the Spider Action Sword and Shield came from. Yeah, the old squad. I look once again to the two new arrivals and the animal that have descended upon the food court. And the animal. You just say dog. Right, the two arrivals and the animal. Right. Right, can't you just say dog? Naruto doesn't know what a dog is. Confirmed. I know who they are. Do you now? After all, it was only a moment ago I was at Inaba Station reviewing documents pertaining to them. Oh, okay.
That was close. But now that we're here, you don't get to do whatever you want anymore.
Yeah! You tell them, Becky.
Naoto Shirogane, right? Are you all okay? We'll handle this.
That's right, Koto-chan. Obviously, they're older than the pictures in the documents, but the woman is Yukari Takeba. The calm boy is Kinemata, and the Snow White Shiba following closely at Kenkun's heels is Koromaru-san. Koromaru-san! Yes! I love that the dog is your senpai when it comes to being Persona users. Featherman R, Pink Feather. They were all involved in an incident which occurred when Mitsuru-san was in high school, and though they are not officially numbered for a number of members, they are Persona users on the Shadow Operatives Emergency Suppression Unit, the the auxiliary staff.
Labras, I'm trusting Naoto-kun with you.
Yo, Yuka-tan! She looked good too. Everybody just looks great. Okay.
Gotcha! You don't have to worry about a thing now. So you're our enemy. You won't escape now.
Yo, he's all tall. He's all lanky and everything. Yo, man, that's hilarious. Does he still use the spear? Does he still use the sexy lance? Remember, he used the sexy lance. But he was a liability, though. It's the liability. Is Ken still a liability? Or maybe I'll just find out. They put him in bottom tier. The three of them fan out to Minazuki's left and right, readying themselves for combat. Such efficient tactical movements, all while never dropping their guard. I wonder how often one must face death in order to become like them. Oh, quite a bit. Yo, he looks like he's ready to bite the heck out of him.
The players have finally gathered. It's nice to meet you. I am Minazuki.
You didn't get everyone.
Show Minazuki. Welcome to his world.
Like, where's Junpei?
I wanted to meet you all, especially Kirijo. You are the ones who killed his father, after all.
I wanted to meet you all, especially Koromaru.
What's he talking about?
Who knows? I don't really care either.
That's right. That's how we do it in C's.
I have no intention of fighting you now. I only wished to see your faces.
His world, where life is strong, Minazuki's phrasing catches my attention. This could be an important clue. It looks like do because the words are so placed. This would be an important clue to the culprit's motives. Could Minazuki mean that he instigated this in order to avenge someone whose parent or parents were killed? Perhaps he's seeking revenge on the Shadow Operatives. No, that's not right. Does everything sound alright, by the way? You pre-ordered a collector's edition of Shantae games, still haven't gotten it from a limited run. That's okay, I have not either. Also, Samurai Jack comes out for pre-order today. Oh yeah, I got an email about that too. That's cool. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but that's awesome though. I'm super tempted to get that physical copy of Space Channel 5 VR, but I don't have a VR. I don't have a PlayStation VR, so I can't play it. But I like Space Channel 5. Space Channel 5 is great. But yeah, they're like behind on everything. I've come to learn because I still don't have Vitamin Connection. And I pre-ordered that back in... better get that Space Channel 5. I just might. I might actually. I gotta see how much it is. I forgot how much it is. Because I think the pre-orders go on till like the end of this month. So I should probably look into that. But yeah, if I had a PlayStation VR, then I'll totally play that on stream for you guys. Space Jacks, man, I wish we had Space Michael. I don't think Space Michael's in there. I hope I'm wrong. I think Hatsune Miku's supposed to be like DLC for it, which makes sense. It's about time those two cross over. Miku and Ulala. What did I read? Did I read any of this? Let's start over. Given that they took Mitsuru-san's group hostage and some of the others here, it seems more likely that Minazuki wants revenge on Mitsuru-san and her associates from high school.
I'll be heading back now. Take your time here.
Take your time. When Minazuki raises his hand, a different voice echoes from further in. It's a voice I know only too well.
Don't get the wrong idea. Oh, no.
Okay.
What's going on? Another Naoto-kun?
Bite him, Koromaru!
Don't be deceived. That's an imitation of me.
An imitation? Huh. That sounds like the kind of dirty trick they pull.
Huh. It seems I'll be facing those who are participating in the Grand Prix for the first time. I hate to waste time, so let's simply begin now. Bring on the ring!
Bring on the ring. My doppelganger raises one hand to the sky. It means to summon the red pillars from that arena. I'm still too badly injured to dodge this, but I can't allow us all to be trapped here.
Everyone, get away from me! Hurry!
Yukari-san, Koromaru, spread
Uh,
out!
Yukari-san, Kin-kun, and Koromaru-san jump back in response to my warning shout. Lapras, on the other hand, maintains her position, shielding me, making no attempt at all to move. Ah, I see now. Oh, the music's going quiet. Ken is super cute now. How old is Ken at this point? How old was he during, yeah, when's his birthday? What's his birth year? I actually don't know how old Ken is. I would imagine that he's younger than C's. I would imagine that he's not younger than C's, obviously. He's younger than the investigation team, but older than the Phantom Thieves, maybe? But again, I'm not entirely sure, because I don't know what year he was born. Yukari-san, Ken couldn't understand that as well. Oh, I see now. Yukari-san told Lapras that I'm trusting Naoto-kun with you, and Lapras will never abandon her duties. Yukari-san and Ken-kun understood that as well. And so Lapras was not mentioned when Ken-kun gave the order to spread out. Very efficient teamwork. Yeah, man, like, they on it. P3 be on it. I feel that I understand the secret behind the Shadow Operative's strength somewhat. Probably 16, 18, okay. The four red pillars that fall from the sky embed themselves firmly into the food court's floor and release a dull light. They were just destroying Junes' food court. Thank goodness. Yukari-san and the others seem to have escaped the pillar's field of influence.
What's going on? What the? Where's the culprit?
What? Wait, when did he...
Now that they mention it, I too realize for the first time that Minazuki is nowhere to be seen. I figured he'd been left. Didn't you guys see that? Minazuki's presence is completely gone. It vanished from the area just as suddenly as it appeared behind me.
Like I said, I'll be your opponent. Don't worry, a version of myself is close to death, and the machine who's just joined Shadow Operatives would be pretty sorry for her. So just this once, while no attacks are still allowed from outside, I'll agree to fight you ever enters the arena.
Ooh.
Of course, once you pass those red pillars, invisible walls prevent anyone to our defeats in the combat.
Invisible walls. That's just ridiculous.
Freaking Yukari. Imagine her just running face first into this wall. Yukari-san tries to take a step forward. Why did she not believe it? She was like, BS, bam! Yukari tries to take a step forward and hits her head badly on the invisible wall. Perhaps I gave them too much credit before. It's possible that these shadow operators are, in fact, surprisingly careless.
This is just like the last B1 Grand Prix. Except we're in the real world.
Welcome to the real world, Labrys. Guys, who we playing as? Well, we'll see. See if they let me choose.
General Teddy here. Long time no see, Labby-chan. Oh, don't look so shocked. Let's see if I can guess what you were thinking. No, you're supposed to be my shadow. Wah! Or something like that.
Because that's what everyone else has said.
Is that Inaba's persona user Teddy? He doesn't look like a bear to me.
Well, they're all expecting him to look like a bear.
He just looks like a plush mascot. Is he dressed up like that on purpose?
You there! Silence in the peanut gallery! How dare you call my bona fides into question? I'll have you know I look bear-rific!
Crap, he heard me.
This is your last chance to push your luck like that. Labby-chan and Now-chan aren't getting out of here until you win a one-on-one fight. So, are you okay with that? Are you gonna move on without your friends? Hurry up and decide whether you're gonna enter the ring or not.
Will you shut up? Fine, let's do this. I'll go in and...
No, please move on. Huh? You can't let him provoke you. The culprit's aim is to make us fight against our doubles, thereby carving off our personas.
Carve off our personas?
Mitsuru-san and the others are within the tower on the hill. It won't be easy, but try and avoid combat with the imitations as you rescue them.
Okay, Labrys, we're leaving the rest to you.
Lame!
What's this they left you behind? I guess that's the extent of this friendship you go on about.
Man, I was ready to play as either Yukari or Ken or the dog.
That's not true. What about it is not true? For it seems to me that the others moved on.
You clearly have no understanding of the bonds between people.
Yeah, what she said. They didn't ditch us. Yukari-san believes in me, so that's why she trusted me to take care of Naoto-kun. And that's why I'm gonna make sure to knock you out of the park myself.
It's good to see you again, Labrys. Alright, I guess I'm just playing as Labrys, which is cool. Labrys is awesome. Ken and Koromaru, the same character. Lame! I mean, I guess it makes sense because... because Koromaru's hitbox would just not exist. But man, let me tell you, you know how raw that would be? To just be able... I might have to main Koromaru just because of how ridiculous it would be. Look at her. Yo, she been putting in some work. How do you raise your, Oh. 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 So when I do those special things, it takes up my SP. Okay. Dang. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, because I gotta have at least 100 SP in order to do my insta-kill move. Poop.
You must have gathered a good many persona fragments just from that alone.
The other me melts into a puddle in the center of the food court. It's the most unpleasant sight to behold. What broke? I hear... Excuse me. I hear a cracking sound and turn to see the red pillars that had trapped us shatter. The invisible wall should be gone as well. But...
Was it okay, Naoto-kun? We ended up fighting this thing.
There was no getting around it. Our enemy has Mitsuru-san, her friends, and this town hostage. Besides, we had no means of escape.
So, everything was set up perfect. Who do you think that Minazuki guy is?
I don't know, but...
You know what? They probably had Koromaru pair up with Ken because Ken was a liability. So they had to buff Ken. So they added Koromaru. hear a cracking sound more like I hear a belch. I'm sorry. I can't help but fall to my knees from the pain I've forgotten about. I haven't completely recovered from Minazuki's strike yet.
Naoto-kun!
Labras promptly lends me her shoulder. This may be an odd thing to say, but it's at times like this that I truly feel I've made friends. Not that I'd ever say such things in front of my senpai.
Thank you, Labras. You truly saved my life.
Come on, no need to thank me. I told you it was my turn to help you guys out. But what about Yukuna-nan?
We inform each other of what's happened up to this point and exchange information. Labras' team was investigating Inaba Pass, where Mitsuru-san's group went missing, and we're headed here after filling up on gas. Where'd they go to fill up on gas for a helicopter? Well, we spoke on the phone. Midnight struck, and she saw the change in the town from the air. It seems that red fog suddenly rose up to cover the town, and a giant tower appeared on the hill where Yasagami High is situated. In addition to Yukari-san, Ken-kun, and Koromaru-san, there's a man in town by the name of Junpei Iori, whom they haven't been able to meet up with. All told, the Shadow Operative sent 4 people, or rather 3 people and a dog.
Just like I thought. Though that fake you was a tough customer. What in the world are they?
Man, poor Junpei, he was just trying to get his drink, but then everything messed up. You're not in the chat that much trying to speedrun Minecraft. It's all good, dude. I appreciate you being here at all. Speedrun Minecraft. I didn't know you could speedrun Minecraft. I haven't played it. Is there like a... You know, I guess there's a story mode or something. I don't know. Interesting. How do you do that? Koromaru works with Ken because Ken's a zoner. He keeps people away with his spear. And Koromaru is used to assisting that. Huh. The spear. Wait! That means he uses the sexy lance! Yes! Sexy lance returns.
The imitations seem to be crafted from shadows.
Boy. Hold up.
I'm astonished that they can even copy our persona abilities. But that aside, let's hurry, Labras. There's actually something I couldn't tell Yukari-san earlier.
Huh? What's that?
It's that young man Minazuki's true objective. He's gathering persona fragments from us, in an attempt to summon something hideous.
Something hideous?
Indeed. They used the tower looming on the hill, just as Tartarus was used when Mitsuru-san and her friends were in high school. I don't know what in particular he intends to bring forth, but there's no denying that his aim is something along those lines.
That's a weird... Like, I get it, though, but it's like... It's still kind of funny to me. Because, they put, like, the Persona 3 team in, like, such a higher regard. But the reality of it is that they're not that much older than the investigation team. Like, they're like, what, a year or 2. But it's still funny.
Really? Oh yeah, I actually felt something odd about that guy myself.
Odd? In what way?
Well, when I got close to him, I felt something strange. It was exactly like the feeling I get from those plumes of dust we have as cores.
Oh. Does this mean he had a plume of dusk in his possession?
Not exactly. It wasn't that he had one on him. It was more like it was synced up with his heart. It felt just like ours do.
Yeesh.
Synced with his heart?
I don't understand. The Plume of Dusk was integrated into the core of Lapras and her sister unit, Aigasan. It plays the role of a heart in their mechanical bodies. But that man, Minazuki, seemed to be no different from us at first glance. What could it mean that she detected a plume of dusk in him? The faint light that's been scattered everywhere is gathering now, and I'm starting to see the outline of this truth, but there's still missing pieces. If we rescue Mitsuru-san's group and learn what they know, then I expect we'll be able to reach some sort of conclusion. Labras looks into my face as I'm lost in thought, and smiles and tries to cheer me up.
Relax. We'll never lose. You saw us fight earlier, right? Yukari-san and Ken-kun can really kick some ass.
And Koromaru! Lyra speaks with satisfaction. Wait, does that mean we don't get to see Koromaru's persona? Oh no! Oh. Lyra speaks with satisfaction, with a proud look on her face. It's a far cry from the Labrys I first met a few days ago.
It seems you've made some wonderful friends, Labrys.
Huh? Oh. You think it's okay for me to think of him that way? It's kinda embarrassing.
Labrys!
That's how it is at the start. Once you come to realize it, though, you'll find that it turns to a warm feeling within you.
Huh. Is that how it was for you, Nautical?
Right. Rip Koromaru's persona. What was it, Cerberus or whatever?
Who knows? Perhaps it was.
It's because Knights defeated Cerberus. I recall when I first met my senpai, and a wry smile forms on my lips. Feeling a bit embarrassed at this, I pulled the brim of my hat down over my eyes. It's not just Labrys. The same is true for me, and many others I've never met. We all go through this process to find what's precious and irreplaceable to us. They just took a brief moment to go talk to the audience and be like, we all have those moments. It's okay.
Let's go rendezvous with the others.
Rendezvous. Ora rendezvous. To be continued. Okay. Now let's go deal with Adachi. Yeah, that's all that's left. And then we'll see what unlocks. Yeah, we'll see what unlocks after that. How far down does this go? Okay, it actually goes all the way to the end. So this will most likely go... Okay. Let's see what Adachi has to say. Not much, yeah. Oh, goodbye. Forget Adachi's stupid face! There's no doubt about it. Hold on, let me close you on. As we go down the fog-filled hallway, we see a man we're very familiar with. We can hardly forget his face. That's okay, stupid.
No way. Why is it Dachi-san?
Could he be a fake?
So,
Huh? Fake? Oh, right. I forgot about that whole thing going on.
that friendly smile, joking manner, and contemptuously nonchalant laugh. There's no doubt that this is the Adachi-san we know. But why?
Why are you here?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, no, that's Adachi.
Huh? Oh, well, I had intended on staying well behaved. But someone begged me to help out. And you know, I'm not the kind of guy who can say no to something like that.
How about? You mean that show guy?
Hmm? Have you guys already met? Oh, man.
That doesn't matter. Don't tell me you're working with the culprit this time, too.
Well, what do you think?
Don't play dumb. If I don't like your answer, there'll be boot prints all over your face.
You tell him, GA. Do you have the DLC? I think so. I know you can play as him, but I thought I had the DLC. I'm not sure. If not, we can buy it.
Who cares about all that? Come on. Aren't you kids in serious trouble right now? What with all the world ending and all?
So you are.
You guys really like sticking your heads into dangerous situations, don't you? You don't gain anything in life from doing that, you know?
If you got a complete version, then yeah, probs. I don't think I got like a complete version per se, because there was some DLC I did have to buy later, like the Persona Arena 1 story. I got that. There were a few things that were free too. I got those, not much, but like the glasses pack. Yeah, how do I do the glasses? I didn't even think about that. I don't know. We'll deal with it later, but yeah, we'll see.
Adachi-san, you said you would abide by the rules of this world. So why are you here?
Rules. Rules, eh?
Don't you understand how the real world is in trouble because of show? This isn't like the TV world, where only we were involved.
Oh, man. I see you never learn. The only reason I took that brat up on his invitation was because I was bored.
Well, you were in jail. You're supposed to be bored.
All the questions about what he's after, what's gonna happen to this town. I don't give a damn about any of it.
What's he saying?
So he learned nothing.
Adachi, you lousy!
Let's beat him up right now.
Whoa, give me a break. I don't intend to get involved with kids like you anymore. Like, I bet you're honestly abiding by the rules here, because that's how you think.
The rules here.
You know, the one-on-one stuff. You don't even know what's gonna happen because of that. Honestly, rats like you barely even think.
What's that supposed to mean?
Like I keep saying, if you keep fighting them on their own terms, it can bite you in the ass. I bet he's collected quite a lot of those persona fragments by now.
My hazy, scattered thoughts all come together when I hear what Adachi-san has to say. We've been vaguely watching those light particles fly up to the top of the tower, but are those what Sho was after? Could it be that the reason Sho set the rules to make us fight one-on-one was to give off more of those particles, persona fragments, according to Adachi-san, during the constant fighting?
Have we been inadvertently helping him?
Okay, so we probably should have done this before we did Naruto. Boot to the face. Boot to the head.
Oh man, you really hadn't noticed? You need to get your act together.
Why is everything shaking? It sucks that my controller doesn't react to any of that. Out of the blue, the distorted school building creaks with a loud noise. The jarring sound echoes in the depths of the red fog like an animal's growl.
What was that just now?
Looks like there's no more time left. Earlier than I expected.
It was my stomach.
Well, that's why I need to get going. Good luck to you, I guess. Oh, and your friends who got caught, they might be in trouble if you leave them be, you know?
We're aware.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
It means just what it sounds like. Then again, I guess it might be impossible for just you three.
I want to punch him.
Wait!
Great. Adachi-san turns his back on us and disappears into the red fog. Yosuke tries to go after him, but he slams straight into an invisible wall. They look like it hurt. I hope he's okay. It's only then that I realize we're already surrounded on all sides by red pillars.
You okay, Yosuke?
This actually hurts more than you think. I mean, when did these get set up?
How much longer are you gonna make me wait? You better entertain me at the very least.
I was gonna say sound like a Akihiko, which it is. We turn around to see the bearer of the familiar voice. Inside the fog is a man standing as if to show off his well-developed muscles. He's topless apart from a red cape. He's definitely one of Mitsuru-san's companions, Akihiko-san.
Welcome to the special ring. This place is truly a square jungle. Sure wins back memories. It really takes me back.
Master? Oh, I'm glad that you're safe.
As Chie tries to rush over, a sharp fist whizzes right in front of her. Something's obviously not right. For one thing, Akihiko-san should be captive somewhere, and for another, he wouldn't challenge us to a fight like this.
Fake Akihiko-san.
You only met him a few days ago. How do you know? You don't know him. You just met him a few days ago.
Don't you all long for the tensing of muscles and the clenching of fists? It's only seconds away. Step forward if you want a taste of that.
I know who I want to play as, but who do you guys want? Like, who do you guys... I already know who I want to play as. I see Chie. We're good with Chie. I see no arguments. Thank God, I wanted to play as Chie.
final.
Ooh, the music. Oh! Kung Fu. I'm waiting. Oh crap! Oh wait! I'm waiting. I'm trying to raise my my SP to at least 100 so I can so I can do the wait. We're almost there. We almost got it. Okay, get back. Wait. Stop. Here we go. That's all I wanted. Ooh. Incredible. She kicked him right in the head. She kicked him right in the head. You always use Yosuke for real?
Alright, we won! Wait, where did Adachi go?
I guess that's how I'm gonna do all these fights now. At least until I can see everyone's insta kill. Just keep lightly tapping them until we reach 100 SP. Okay.
Hey, isn't this shaking seem bad? It's been getting stronger and stronger.
So I'm like, I think we should get out of here.
Yeah, looks like we don't have much time.
Hey, hold on a sec. Adachi said something about persona fragments earlier. What did he mean?
Last time, Sho tried to get powerful shadows by shaking us up so our personas would turn back to their original form. And this time, he's lured us into this red fog and made us fight our fakes, so we can carve off persona fragments in the process.
Oh, you mean those balls of light that pop out when we fight against the fakes?
Probably, yeah. Sho is trying to do something with the persona fragments he's collecting.
But what though? Is he gonna make a new persona for himself with them?
I don't know. But all the persona fragments I saw so far were headed to the top of this tower. We might find our answers there.
Trying to figure it out now won't do any good. We've fallen for the enemy's trap so far, but from here on out, we're going on the counterattack. We have to avoid fighting fakes as much as we can. Rescue Misuru-san's team and get to the top of this tower. After we all nod to each other, we run with renewed purpose down the murky hallway. They end up having to fight more fakes, and they end up getting their personas weakened. But Rise can save them all.
How far do they go? You'd think we'd have gotten to the stairs by now, at least.
Because Rise has only had to fight actual people, like Elizabeth. That was a beautiful kick.
Maybe just running down the hallways won't work. Why don't we try going into the first open room we see? I mean, this place was connected in some messed up ways during the last V1 Grand Prix.
You do have a point.
But there's tons of classrooms here. Should we just start with the closest one? Whoa, bingo!
Hey, we're back here.
Good job, Yosuke!
We're back here! Past the open door is the unmistakable view of a classroom, but on the wall inside is a set of familiar-looking school stairs connected to it like they were forced there.
I still don't like this plan. We're gonna have to check every door we find from here on out.
Yup.
Don't worry, you can do it, Yosuke.
Yeah, we'll be okay if we got Yosuke with us.
What's with the blind trust in me?
Yeah.
I don't remember you guys being such goody-goodies.
They're trying to get him to do all the work. I'm like, that seems off.
What are you doing, Yosuke? Come on! You better hurry up!
Why isn't anyone listening to me? Don't you think it's weird that you're about to leave me behind after saying all that nice stuff?
Poor Yosuke. Okay, they just kind of had us looking at the classroom. Just as Yosuke suspected, our progress from the next door gets on pretty rough. Next floor on gets pretty rough. We don't run into any fakes, but we don't make much headway either. How far have we climbed? Feeling impatient, I put my hand on a nearby door and throw it open.
Hey, you could!
Ah. A giant guillotine-like blade whooshes right before my eyes. I dodge, barely, but it was much too close for comfort.
You dodged. Not too shabby, you could.
That voice!
Why don't you hurry up and come in? I'm bored out of my skull waiting for you guys.
I cautiously step into the classroom inside. We find stairs leading up and a figure blocking them, just as I thought.
Labyrinth! Like you don't already know. Yeah, I'm a fake Labyrinth. So, let's see how much of your persona I can carve off, hey?
You're going too far. What are you trying to do with all these persona fragments?
What do you care? Win or lose, you're all gonna die anyways. I got nothing to tell you. Now, bring on the ring!
Bring on the ring. Here's the new You're Not Me. Red pillars fall from the classroom ceiling, and in their ominous glow, I could see Labyrinth's long hair persona. Alright, before we get to that point, if they let us choose again, you guys want to use Chie again? Or do you want to use somebody else? Yeah. I figure we think about it now while we get up to that point. Again, that's if they let us choose, which I imagine they would. So. For a second, I was fearing the worst, but this doesn't seem to be Labyrinth's shadow. It's more like a fake Labyrinth created from a shadow. Whichever it is, it detaches the giant axe from his back and grips it in his metallic hands. The fake Labyrinth stares at us with golden eyes and takes a fighting stance.
I'm a weapon, a special destroyer made only to eliminate you. Underestimate me? You'll end up with more than just a scratch.
Come on. Oh, hey, letting us choose. Okay. Think someone else in the fight. Let's do you. If you want to do everyone's KO. Alright. Wait, we seen yous. Well, okay. We saw it when we were doing training. I don't know if you guys remember it. Did I do that on stream? We'll do it anyway. We'll do it anyway. Do it right now. Oh, you forgot? Oh, whoop. Welp, we're doing it. Welp. Well. Too bad we can't just change characters. That'd be nice.
Wait!
Just keep going.
There's some dude just like chilling on the seats. Oh no, he was sleeping.
Not enough.
Wait! Wait! Wait!
Oh hey.
Wait!
Okay, hold on. We're about to do that to get wrecked. I'm messing up. I had it. I keep screwing up. Okay, we're gonna try it again. I should have done Yosuke. Okay. I should have done Yosuke. That was my mistake. Here, let's rough her up a little bit, actually. Woo!
Whoa! Whoa! Wait! Why is this happening?
Where am I? Oh, okay. We may not be able to do this right now because Labyrinth is pretty rough right now. Oh wait, oh we're fine.
1,000 die while 1,000,000 are born.
It's okay.
It's over!
Pooh. Cool. She underestimated us the shadow. Oh yeah. The fake begins to melt, and there's a loud crack as the red pillars shatter. At the same time, the persona fragments that were carved off in the battle turned to particles of light and flew into the air.
Oh no! The persona fragments!
Chie looks like she's about to chase after them, but Yosuke stops her. I understand how she feels, but Yosuke's right. Once they scatter, there's nothing we can do now.
It's fine. We just need to hurry on ahead. We're out of time.
Yeah! Still, it's so frustrating!
Chie seems frustrated. I mean, she said she was frustrated. Chie seems frustrated, but she agrees. Chie, this is so frustrated. Chie seems frustrated. Okay. I know it's hard for her to sit around idly, even though she understands.
Hey, something just crossed my mind. Personas were originally our shadows, right?
Hmm? What's this all about?
No, I was thinking about what the culprit's after. I wondered why he'd be so hell-bent on our personas.
Because he beat him.
Huh?
Well, think about it. There's a bunch of shadows in the TV world. So why is he so fixated on our personas?
Because our personas beat him. Our personas are the better shadows.
Good question.
That's it. That's all there is to it. It's not that deep. Yosuke is absolutely right. Last time, the culprit was targeting a persona to collect powerful shadows. But not this time. If he wanted to play it safe, he wouldn't have goaded a bunch of persona users into a fight with him. Especially since we've already got a score to settle. Besides, just because the TV world is peaceful again doesn't mean all the shadows have gone away. If that's all he wanted, he could just gather those. Really, the culprit was controlling shadows to make fake versions of us to fight for him. But then why go through all the trouble of preparing these arenas and carving away at our personas? Does he want revenge for last time? I don't know. Sheldon didn't seem to care about that, so why?
There must be a reason he's targeting our personas in particular.
Because you're the main character.
Some reason why it can't be just any old shadows?
That's the power of the silent protagonist. Yosuke and Chie are stumped too. We need some more hints. We're missing some key information. Or maybe I just haven't put it together yet. A mysterious young man named Sho, persona fragments, and Adachi side. Ugh. No, there's still a lot left for us to find out. Okay. Ooh, to be continued. Okay, where are we going next? Tell me. Oh, probably Teddy, Kanji, and Yukiko. Yup. It's Kanji boys. Okay, Justin. Saving Akihiko. Ooh, that's what it's called. Wait, what were these called? Adachi's rules. I'm just reading the names. Persona fragments. The enemy's objective. Okay. Alright. Ooh, I get it. Okay. I get that now. Start here in the UK. Okay. How far does she go? Actually, who is she with? She's not with anybody. Since Elizabeth didn't team up with her. Okay, whatever. Saving Akihiko. Let's see what happens next. I forgot my phone stopped working. After Teddy's nose led us to Yasagami High, we saw what looked like a practice building and barged on in. I don't know how long it's been since then. But we've been wandering down every corner of the school through this damn red fog. Okay, so they're in there. Okay, everyone's here in the school right now. I forgot. Yeah, they were planning on going over there. Okay. Looking for the stairs. Yeah, looking for the stairs. We're slowly going higher, but
Was your school always this big? I think I'm done for. Look, my legs are turning into twigs.
They were twigs to begin with. Quit your whining and get moving.
I know.
I know Ted's got a right to complain. There's no knowing when the enemy might attack. And having to stay on guard all the time is tiring us out. Even Yukiko-senpai's got a hard look on her face. Well, it makes sense. I mean, the same goes for me. But these are her classmates we're talking about. Of course she's worried about them.
If the school was always this big, I'd be late for class every day.
That's what you're worried about? Man, how the hell is this place hooked up?
Oh, could we try opening up a window and climb up the walls?
I mean, Akihiko did it. I don't know if Teddy will be able to make it though.
Ah! What are you thinking? Yuki-chan, that's against the rules!
Suddenly, the TV on the ceiling is turned on, and that weird Ted comes from up on it. I don't really get this guy's deal. Can I just assume he's a fake Ted and leave it at that?
Huh? Imposter's showing its face again! If you don't give up now, you're gonna get more than just a beating! What are you talking about, you moron? I'm the one who wants to punish you. Shouldn't you all be trying harder than this? Don't you understand the situation you're in? If you don't hurry, the world really is going to end! Yet you keep dallying around and wandering all over. None of you have any guts, I say!
Oh, don't let Kanji hear that.
Shut up! You want to end the world or not? Which is it? If you didn't want us to get lost, you should have made us a straight path, damn it!
That would defeat the purpose of the P1 climax! It's only natural for the bad guys to be mean. Huh. Fine. Now hear this! I, General Teddy, I'm gonna give you a warning because I'm so tear-jerkingly nice! Open up those tiny ears!
Oh my god.
If you don't hurry up at once, the lives of the captive princesses will be in danger soon!
He's talking about Mitsuru and Fuka and Akihiko and everything. Yo, Josh, what's going on? It's good to see you, dude. How are you?
What?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That ain't good. Thinking about it, it's been a while since the first Midnight Channel broadcast. And Mitsuru-san and her guys were already strung up at this point. There's no surprise they'd be exhausted. God damn, this fake Ted. What a dirty trick. Okay.
Yuki-chan? What was that for?
You got sick again? Oh no. What is it this time? I'm sorry, being sick is never fun. Being sick sucks.
Oh, sorry. Looking at that Teddy made me angry for some reason.
How tyrannical! The bear on screen and adorable little moi are totally unrelated!
Like, Yukiko just does not care about anything. I'm okay, I got the flu. Ooh. Ooh, the flu was not good.
Adorable little moi is totally unrelated!
How long have you had it? How long have you been sick?
Don't copy me! You copy me!
The fake Ted gives one last smirky laugh to taunt Teddy before the red fog covers him up on the monitor and he's gone.
Looks like we better hurry and find Mitsuru-san and rescue her gang too.
You're right. We should focus on that before we head higher up.
Alrighty then! Time to open up my bear nose once again! Wait,
You're a lot better, but not at full strength. Okay. 2 weeks. Jeez. Man, I hear flu's are no joke.
Why do you keep turning our way when you sneeze?
Because Teddy's rude and disgusting. And he would hide a zombie bite.
yeah, it's no use! The red fog's been so thick ever since we got into this building. My nose isn't working at all!
Try harder, Teddy.
Well, if Yuki-chan gave me a big fat kiss, I think I could try harder.
10-day fever. Oh my god. Jeez. That just sounds... Oh, this sounds all sorts of awful. Oh, Jesus. See, I feel like... You know what? I feel like being sick wouldn't be as bad if it wasn't for, like, the stuffy nose. Like, a sore throat, that sucks too, but at least I can breathe. 104 temperature, oh my gosh. gosh. Jesus. Yeah. But it sucks. All you can do is just sit there in bed and just try to sweat it out.
Enough of this bullshit. Hurry up and put that nose of yours to work.
My nose is very delicate. Searching through this fog makes my sneezing unstoppable.
Don't worry, Teddy. I have lots of tissues.
Yuki-chan, are you doing that on purpose? I don't need tissues. I need smooches.
You can do this, right, Teddy?
Just ignoring him. You hate the chills? Oh, goodness. I don't think I've ever had chills.
Mind. Teddy knows full on searching.
Feeling the pressure from Yukiko Senpai's icy smile, Teddy starts twitching his nose every which way. I don't get how that counts as full-on searching, but I can tell he's desperate. Maybe that whole unconquerable snow black thing's got some truth to it. Yes.
I do sense something, but what? Oh, here we go! I smell something like Michan and her friends from over there. Oops.
Bastard! Good! You got your snot all over me! You're doing this on purpose, huh?
Freaking ugh. I know, he's disgusting. Well, all that aside, Teddy's nose is all we got to go on now. Oh, there's stuff like leaking down over there. That's all Teddy's snot, probably. When we go in the direction you pointed out. Yeah, we go in the direction we pointed out. We can sort of barely see the door to the music room at the end of the hall. Nice. This means that means someone from Mitsuru-san's crew is there. Feeling better about this. I grab the door and pull it open with enough force to bust it down. I figure if there's a hostage... Excuse me. Jesus. See, just cover your mouth, Teddy. In that case, I'll give him a little fist sandwich as soon as I see him. Hey, sore throat, because it hurts. No, it hurts to...
Who's that?
Ah! It hurts to swallow. Okay, that might actually be him. They put him in there? Yeah, sore throat, it does hurt to swallow. It is awful. It's one of those things to where, for me, a sore throat is like one of the worst things. But I can, when I'm about to swallow, I can at least prepare myself for the pain. So where it sucks, but it sucks ever so slightly less, and that tiny bit of less sucking makes a huge difference in my mind when I'm just laying in bed, just dying, waiting for the end to come. So I'll take that little bit of a little bit of happiness. Yeah, stuffy nose suck. Yeah, for me, like, I'd rather take that than not being able to breathe. But that being said, like, yeah, I'm dying to breathe. That being said, like, both are awful. Like, both are just horrible, and they're just bad things. I would have wished them on anybody.
Ah! We found a crucified Aki! Hang in there!
Aki!
Akihiko-san! What a horrible thing to do.
Damn it. Akihiko-san is up on a cross, just like they showed on the Midnight Channel. He's limp like he's unconscious. It seems pretty out of it. Damn, I remember this guy being pretty strong too. If they could do this to a guy like him, then whoever we're up against might be tougher than we thought. The goofy move from a second ago goes away in a snap. It goes away in a snap, and we start inching back to back while checking out our surroundings. That's when I noticed there's another guy in the corner of the classroom. I've never seen him before, which means...
Hey, Pops! Are you the goddamn culprit?
Pops? You mean me?
Shh. Youngins these days are so rude.
Junpei! Why is he talking like that? Oh man. How Persona 5 Royal? Persona 5 Royal was fun. I liked it a lot. It was a ton of fun. But yes, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Yo, he's got his cross ready with him. Oh, Junpei. He just talking like an old man too. Oh, that's great. Junpei's old son. He's the youngest one out of the C's, though. That's funny. He's only a couple of months older than me. But that's me, though. Like, if I find out that you're just older than me by a day, you're a grandpa. You're old. You just got what endings did you get? I got the true ending. Yeah, I try to go for the true ending. Every time I play the games, I try to go for the true ending. For the first time, at least, yeah. What is better? Ken's? Oh yeah, Ken. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting about Ken. How old is Koromaru? I don't know. You're right. Technically, Ken is the youngest. Koromaru's the youngest. Yeah. How old is Koromaru? What Koromaru's like older than Ken? He's just an old dog. The guy who came out is some suspicious looking dude with a red bat and a goatee. He sure looks shady enough to be the culprit. Gotta get another shot, just these two.
Huh? Is he really the culprit in this? He seems a little flaky.
Trash talking me already, huh?
Oh!
I'm the lethal weapon of the Shadow Outlaws. Junpei Iori.
That okay. That's the fake one. Yeah, where is he?
Oh, so you're a fake.
We don't actually know the real one, so how shocked should we act at learning you're the fake?
Right.
No two ways about it. He's a dumbass.
What the hell is this guy saying? I can't tell if he's here to mess with us or make us laugh. What's he doing mixed in with fakes with us?
Shut up! Anyway, your game ends here. Here goes. Play ball.
Man. He's not him. You guys agree we don't know anything about him. It's the only time we met. Yeah. He played Persona 5 original and got the bad one. The one where Joker, what? Joker turns gay in the true? Huh? Even Junpei's shadow was a loser. I knew there was something up when he was talking yet. Where Joker turns gay and kisses dudes? Huh? Let's look for that ending. That sounds incredible. Suddenly, red pillars ascend, and we're surrounded by invisible walls. I mean, I can't see them, but going by the other fights, they must be there, right? The only bad ending I could think of is if Joker like gets shot. That's the only bad ending I could think of. Turns bad, my bad. Oh, he turns bad? What? Let's see that ending too. That would be wild. Holy crap. Wait, why would he turn bad? I'm trying to think. Why would he turn bad? Wow, I already forgot so much. I don't know. I'll check it out one day. But anyways, what did he say? I can't see them, but going by the other fights, they must be there, right? Well, I ain't gonna sweat the details. No matter whose fake this is, it's the enemy. And that means he's getting an ass whooping.
Hold it right there. The real Junpei Iori. At your service.
Baby, 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 baby.
Huh?
Ooh, the music, boy. Just when I thought I heard a voice from up above, something comes falling down. Could that be? Head first. Oh my god! Junpei! Stupay.
Oh, he fell on it.
He's not moving at all. I guess he's out cold.
I knew it. A dude who looks just like Fake It here is stuck on the invisible ceiling, stretched between the red pillars. He's caught in one hell of a pose.
Oh man, so lame. That's the original me.
Poor Junpei. His neck long though. He's looking like Littlefoot in this piece. Even the fake is grumbling. That dude's no ordinary guy. In a way, all the tension from a second ago is pretty much shot now. Well, that's good for us. Since it helped us relax. All we gotta do now is beat down this fake.
Enough of your damn mumbling. I'll crush you like an egg, so let's get to it.
Mm-hmm. We need to make him take responsibility for doing such a horrible thing to Akihiko-san.
I don't really care about Aki, but I never forgive an evildoer.
You cared about him enough to give him a nickname. That was embarrassing, really embarrassing. What a superhero, yes. The hero we don't deserve, but the hero we needed.
Wow, they're totally pissed. Good thing the rule say this has to be one-on-one. All right, youngins, feel free to come at me.
Youngins. Dang, man, we can't get Junpei. All right, who we using, guys? Who we playing as? Oh boy. Ugh. Kiko? We're playing Kiko? Alright, let's go. Yuki go burn your dread, Amagi. Junpei. Oh, he's gonna wreck her day. Wait. Keep going. Keep. God! Keep going. We're gonna do the thing again. He's got a baseball. Hold on. At the bottom of his screen. I like how everyone has like a different thing. Okay, now he's just diving for it. I'm trying. Okay, wait. Right, he's ready to go. Hold on, wait. Wait! Hold on, wait. I'm trying to do it. Stop. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Why cannot? Okay. I don't know why that was so hard to do.
Raise the air.
Oh.
Shattered muscle storm.
300.
That's the end of that.
98. 398 hits. Goodness. Like, it's okay. Next time. Okay, he disappeared. It's not the hero we need, but the hero we deserve. Gotta go. You'll be back tomorrow. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Josh. I appreciate it. What's today? Today's Friday. Ooh. Saturday's our long stream. Okay. Cool. I hope to see you then, man. Take it easy. Have a good one. Rest in peace, Shadow Junpei. Defeated by the power of girl. That's awesome. That's pretty strong. Time for a fist pump. Yeah. That fake seemed like an idiot, but he was pretty impressive. No wonder he's the something operatives. Little webbing? Something like that. I guess this means the real one's pretty strong too. I like it. Yeah, he just replaced his sword with a baseball bat. What a show off. Oh, that's when I hear the red pillars shatter and something comes falling down. Oh yeah, I forgot someone was stuck up there. Oh crap, wasn't he unconscious?
Junpei Iori at your service.
I love when they bring back the Persona 3 songs. A language is called Fredag. Did I say that right? Please, before we have time to worry, that Junpei guy lands right next to the melting fake with a loud thump. He then tries to strike a pose, but his legs must get numb or something because he starts writhing in pain without a word. Oh, he's old. Well, yeah, he fell from pretty far up there after all.
Do you think he's okay? In any sense, I mean.
I don't know.
Anyway, we explain quick about our fakes and all the other crap that's happened to Junpei-san. So who seems like he's doing okay. He says he came to Inaba because he heard Mitsuru-san's crew went missing, but he got lost in the school. He happened to spot Akihiko-san, from the connecting passageway, and jumped down from there. But he had the worst timing, or the best. That would have been a pretty great comedy stunt. At any rate, we hurry to the cross and get Akihiko-san down quick. Well, he doesn't come too straight away. Looks like he's pretty drained.
Akihiko-san! Are you okay, Akihiko-san? Damn it! Who did this to you?
Okay, he's asymmetric also. There's a team. What's his team name? Maybe we'll find out.
You're one of the shadow operatives, right, Junpei-san?
He doesn't call him a senpai anymore. Say it again. Fredag? What does that mean again? Like, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I could be saying it wrong. Fredag? Fredag. I have no idea. I'm so uncultured. I'm sorry. Please teach me. And which word is this again?
Huh? Yeah, I am, but how do you guys know about that? Hey, weren't you using personas too?
I think Junpei's changed the most, like, physically. He looks the most different. Looks like Junpei-san really doesn't know. So we ended up having to explain everything in detail, including our fight against Akihiko-san and his friends in the P1 Grand Prix the other day.
So that's how Akihiko-san got caught. I'm still kind of fuzzy on this stuff about the TV world and whatnot, but I think I get the gist of it.
Close. It means senpai was because they were in class together. But I think they still I thought Fuka still called Mitsuru senpai. I thought she did. It's also in Swedish. Close. It means Fredag. Fredag. I don't know. How do I pronounce that? But they said I'm close though. You don't think so? Okay, I thought I could have sworn I heard someone call somebody else senpai that wasn't from Persona 4 during the Rita 1 story. But maybe I'm just remembering wrong. Oh well.
Oh, right. I never introduced myself properly. I'm Junpei Iori. People call me the Shadow Operative's lethal weapon.
He is a pretty lethal weapon. We used him for a while before we switched him over for Aigus and or Koromaru. But yeah, we've had him on the team for a long time.
Thanks for sticking up for Akihiko-san earlier.
I'm Yukiko Amagi, a third year at Yasagami High.
Sup? I'm Kanji Tatsumi, the second year.
I'm Teddy.
And who's this blue Daruma doll?
Who are you calling a blue Daruma doll? I'm an Adora bear.
He does look like a Daruma dog. Fred Dag. Okay. Fredag. Okay. I'm okay. I'm let's make a Discord channel where you guys just start teaching me all these words in your different languages. We got people from we got people from Sweden, we got people from Australia, and then we got some people from Texas.
Adora bear? Oh, is that one of the monsters that shows up in Featherman?
How rude! How could you not know how popular I am, you sweaty bearded batter?
What's with all the ruckus? I'm trying to sleep here.
Akihiko-san!
Everyone. Kanji and Yukiko and Junpei. Teddy didn't say anything. Close enough. I'm sorry. I want to be better.
Aki, you're awake!
Oh, thank goodness he's alive.
Fredag. Junpei and Teddy just spaghetti slap each other.
You wouldn't come around. I was getting
Yep.
worried, man.
Relax. I was just taking a nap to get back some of the energy they stole.
He's got some balls for a dude in this situation. Or in his situation. But Akihiko-san's got to know too. He's saying this stuff to keep us calm. But the guy looks like he's got a lot to recover from. He's telling us how that cross-like thing he was on wasn't just for show. Being tied up to it felt like his strength was getting drained. Akihiko-san thanks us all. And then turns back to Junpei-san.
But hey, it's been a while, Junpei. Were you the only one they called out?
Actually, I was more of a lone samurai. I got a call from Yucatan, but my phone ran out of juice during the call.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like, how would they get the others? That's wild, because that's literally what I thought, was that in order to grab Junpei, for some reason the only person I could think of contacting him was Yukari. So I'm glad that actually happened. I like it. Some Freed dag. Wait, is it RED as in read, or READ as in bread? So is it Freed or Fred? Is it number 1 or number 2?
When I got here, something weird had happened to the town. I thought everyone was headed for this Tartarus-looking tower, so I came to check it out.
Bet you, what if Junpei's phone actually did run out of juice before everything happened?
Oh, Yucatan should be with Ken, Koromaru, and this Labras girl, who I guess is Aigis' sister. I never met her, though.
Even Ken got called up? Oh, man, I'm ashamed of myself.
But why did you come to Inaba? Did you find out something about Labras' case?
Yeah, that's the real him, Junpei. Just a Google Translate? Okay.
Well, we heard that the shadow presence had ramped up in Inaba. We were headed here to look into why that happened.
Actually, let me look at this really quick. I want to see I'm looking it up right now. Here we go. Language lesson. Put you to there's so many languages in the world. Gotta go down to the S's. Swedish. Alright. Friday. Okay, let's hear it. Huh? Fredag. Hold up. Fredag. Is it saying it right?
Fredag.
I sure hope so.
Fredag.
Fredag. Was that right? Am I smart now?
While we were on our way, our car got ambushed and... well, you know the rest.
Damn it. That culprit's one sick bastard. How dare he torture you?
Huh? They didn't torture me or anything.
They didn't? But you're wounded all over, and your clothes are all ripped up.
My clothes? What about my clothes?
It's been a while since we've seen each other.
What are you saying, Junpei? Aki always looks like...
Damn it, Ted! Shut your damn mouth!
Huh? Oh, I get it. Yeah, never mind, Akihiko-san. Sorry for talking weird like that.
Phew. Damn it. Ted, that was too... damn, Ted, that was too close. All guys got stuff they don't want people to know about. It ain't a matter of hiding the truth or not. There's just a time and place to bring it up. And you don't go bringing it up for other people.
Oh, that reminds me, though. This feels like that other thing we know all too well. Is it just me?
So, you noticed too.
I mean, it's like... this is the dark hour, right?
Yeah, see, man? He remembers the dank hour. Look at that.
Dark hour? What's that?
Oh, we gotta get these kiddos up to speed, man.
Basically, the dark hour is a hidden time that ordinary people don't know about. We fought once to get rid of it.
The Dark Hour. I haven't heard that name in years. Kids don't do drugs.
But that used to only last about an hour every night. What's happening to this town doesn't seem so simple.
That reminds me, General Teddy mentioned something like that.
The P1 Climax! It's the end of the world! One-on-one deathmatch that's worthy of the name Climax! And best of all, if you don't win the one-on-one tournament to the finish within the hour, the world will end! No punches pulled this time!
I feel like it's been much longer than an hour, though. We explained to Akihiko-san what the fake Teddy said on the Midnight Channel right before our town got messed up.
That's not good. We have to meet up with Mitsuru and the others as soon as possible.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, if we don't do something inside of an hour, does that mean the world gets stuck the way it is? We better hurry. They got a squad now. You got Kanji, you got Yukiko, you got Teddy, you got Junpei, you got Akihiko. That's a squad right there. We'll be alright. But just as we're about to get going, we run into a problem. Just kidding, no more squad. The damn door won't open. What the hell is this shit? Well, that sucks. Poopy. To be continued already, right? Yep. Alright, just kidding. No squad. Oh well. They got a good team, though. They do have a really solid team. Oh, we're going back over here now. Okay. Okay. Dang, man. Give baby girl some more time. What is this? Hold on, let me go over. Oh, wow. Okay, we got a bit of a ways before they let us play as her again, huh? Junpei. Yeah. Yeah. So that was pretty much it? Yes! Free or die. Alright, what is this? And a compliance? Click. Hey. No matter how much we climb, the scenery remains the same. We should have gone up a number of floors by now, but my limbs have already gone numb. I'm not surprised that I'm not surprised that my friends have gone so quiet, given that there seems to be no end to this labyrinth.
Hey Yosuke, you haven't said a word all this time. Stop being so quiet and say something fun.
Dude, you're asking too much. I've got no energy to spare for that right now.
You're just Chie's plaything. And bank.
Yeah, but being quiet gets me all anxious. Don't you have anything? Some inside info on discounts at the Junes Deli?
Thank you for shopping! It's always Customer Appreciation Day at Junes. Wait, just talking about meat boost your spirits?
Of course it does! Oh, meat. That tender juiciness makes me so full.
Someone's
Aaron.
here.
Once we get up to the flight of stairs, I stop the conversation. From not far off, we hear two people talking, their voices echoing out through the hall. We move forward as quietly as we can to find that the voices are coming from a slightly open classroom door. Oh.
I am getting so bored.
Yes!
I should just go take out a couple of them. Whoa, hold on there. There's no need to get hasty when the plan's going so well, right? It'd be easier to just sit back and wait.
I love how Yosuke is so ingrained in being a worker at Junes that he automatically says their slogan. Oh crap, that's a lot. Oh, wow. Okay. Nuardad Friada? Inbradade Slute. We'll see. I don't know how to pronounce those A's with the dots. Vardan. I don't know if I said any of that correctly. I hope you're not making me say anything bad. I4, be nice. These voices. Is that Adachi-san show? I signal Yosuke and Chie with my eyes, and we quietly peek into the classroom the voices are coming from.
Huh? Where is this?
Shh! God!
Is there someplace like this at our school?
It's Tartarus! What? I did it sweet. I don't know what I said. What did you make me say? Chie's right. It's freaking Tartarus. Chie's right. The eerie light. Where's the clock he's supposed to save at? The eerie light and the bizarre things in there. It's a disturbing enough scene to make anyone who sees it deeply afraid. The first 3 words are right. I didn't do anything else. Right, I don't know what's going on. Where are we? There's no room like this anywhere in Yasagami High. So, where in the world is the scenery from?
What are you talking so big for? Want me to stick my sword through your ears?
No, so violent.
Ooh, scary. Can't you calm down a bit? You won't beat anyone like that. And you came to get me because you needed me, no? You sure it's a good idea to kill me just because I rub you the wrong way? Cripes, what a wet blanket. Did you just come from a picnic out in the rain or something?
These freaking dudes.
Don't get the wrong idea. That guy has nothing to do with this. I can kill anyone I want if I feel like it.
He's fast. The young man draws the sword smoothly and holds it to Adachi-san's throat. The blade reflects the strange light in an unfamiliar room, making the scene even stranger. What should I do? Adachi-san is in danger. Do I make a move? No. That's the correct answer.
Then go on ahead. It's easy, right? Have you actually killed anyone before?
A massive chill runs down my spine. Adachi-san's aloof tone, that dull gaze that expels all hope. It's like the mud at the bottom of a lightless river. That same gaze deflected all our pleas back then, and now is brushing aside even shows threats.
This guy's really pissing me off.
Google Translate turned the gibberish. Now is Friday, a good day. It slutted on Vardon. Google Translate is bad at idiomatic and oh, is it? Dang. I don't really use Google Translate too much, so I'm not sure. But that's good to know. It did show me Friday though. Friday. Where was I? Seemingly sensing the darkness within Adachi-san, Sho sheaths his blade. He seems pretty irritated. Having someone get the upper hand must really offend him.
Hey, is that show guy insane? He's laughing and joking one second, and then the next, he pulls out his swords.
Are they bickering with each other? And what was that about that guy?
I heard the same thing. We thought up to now that everything we faced was all Sho's doing. But it seems he had at least one compliance. Not only that, but they summoned Adachi-san here as someone with talents important to their plan.
Look, there's no need to fight. Once it descends, after all, the world's going to totally disappear. Why spend your time dealing with them, you know? Just ignore those kids. That's not the problem. I look at those guys, and I can't stop gagging. They just herd together like best buds. I don't know why they're so full of themselves.
He's lonely. Oh, he doesn't have friends. Okay, it made you say now it's Friday. A good day to the last day of the weekend in Swedish is better. Oh, in Swedish is better at rhymes. Oh, we like rhymes. We do that sometimes.
It makes me want to beat the shit out of them. Get them to cry like babies. You get me? Do you?
Oh. Hold up. Suddenly it shows bloodthirsty gate. Hold on, I gotta move something. I didn't realize that was just blocking me. This song suddenly shows bloodthirsty man and his tinged gaze turns on us. Well, crap, now he knows we're here. Lone Wolf. The instant that Sho reaches towards his back, I yelled to Yosuke and Chie directly behind me.
Yosuke, Chie, get back! You're so lame. Such a frickin' irritating bunch. I hate to even look at you. I just want to see you completely destroyed.
The trumpet! There's no sense hiding any longer. I give Yosuke and Chie a look before slowly stepping into the classroom. They follow close behind me, and we face Sho with the bulk of the classroom between us.
Show me Nazuki. What are you planning?
Huh? Weren't you listening? I'm gonna get rid of all you disgusting pests and make this a world I can stand to live in. What?
Don't be ridiculous. That won't help anybody but you.
I think that's the point.
Yeah? So
He's a
what?
bad guy.
Of course it only helps me. I'm saying you're disgusting, so you should all just die.
This isn't funny anymore. You're totally nuts. Are you saying that nothing else matters as long as you're satisfied?
Aha! Well, duh! Friends? Bonds? You worthless pests aren't accomplishing anything but licking each other's wounds! Shitty pests in this shitty world have no goddamn call to give me their shitty lectures.
He has such a potty mouth.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna get rid of every shred of everything.
He's just letting all his frustration out on us. We did nothing to him. Like, relax.
Little. You really are a piece of shit that's not worth saving. You've got no right to do that.
The world will be much quieter soon. Just like here. A wonderful place where there's no one else. It's all for me.
What? A world with no one else?
There's a sound that's going on in this song. It sounds like cicadas. That's actually pretty cool.
Ugh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Just hurry up and get smashed to pieces, you shitty pests! Whoa, whoa, what are you
Like,
getting
Todd,
all
it's
worked
okay.
up for? You really shouldn't do that. And you shut up too, you piece of shit! Come get me. I'll beat the life out of you. You'll be begging for mercy.
Todd, breathe. It's okay. The red pillars in the four corners of the room light up, and Sho readies his two swords in a stance I've never seen before. It looks preposterous at first glance, but then I see he's actually very efficient and focused entirely on offense. This isn't some amateur style. It's the art of murder, instilled into him to guarantee a kill.
There's no way I'm gonna let him win. I can't believe our town is such a mess because of that guy. There's no way I'm sitting back and letting it happen.
I'm with you. We'll show you with our own fists how strong you can be when you have something to protect.
Show strong. Don't let your guard down.
All right, let's do Yosuke because we have not seen his what's it called? His final. His insta kill, his KO. Can't even think of what it's called. And honestly, as long as they're all together, I might keep picking Chie after this, unless you guys say you want to see somebody else. You can totally do that. Totally feel free to use your channel points to like highlight your message if you want to see somebody, just because it makes it a little bit easier for me to see.
Where are you in?
The rule smashing pun machine. When did he make any puns?
What should we do?
He's just cussing every 2 seconds. Counter. Wait! Wait! I'm holding back because I'm trying to get that, Okay, oh, wait. We're almost there. Wait! Okay, stop. Oh, Lord.
That was close.
There we go. I was done.
Let's do this. You're finished.
You gotta go I4. Okay. I wasn't paying any attention. I'll have to look back on the stream, I guess. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for showing me how to say the words. I appreciate it, I4. Yeah, you have a good night, all right? Or day, whichever it is for you. He made puns when he first appeared. Yosuke didn't last, so she'll try to kill him. Okay, wow. His pun was so bad, I forgot it happened. With the final strike, Sho collapses. The shining red pillars in the corner of the room all shatter at once, and the invisible walls surrounding us seem to go with them. Sho had us beat on everything from power, speed, and physical stamina, but we managed to win. Yeah, he almost killed Yosuke. It's because he never used his persona. Oh! Does he have a persona? I think he does. Yeah, he's got one. We were all worried about the power of those red glowing eyes that kept us paralyzed, but Sho didn't use it even once during the battle. No, obviously, maybe he can't. No, is it possible that maybe... Could it possibly be that he couldn't use it either?
What did I tell you? This is because you kept using those weird powers. You got all puffed up because of someone else's gift.
Are we fighting you next, Adachi-san?
Huh? Oh man, don't be ridiculous. Why would I do something that hard?
Hard? Aren't you supposed to be on Sho's side?
Show's side? Give me a break. Come on. Isn't there someone else besides me you should be worrying about?
Yeah, don't mess with us.
Someone we should worry about.
Oh, you mean that guy Sho mentioned? Damn, so he does have an accomplice.
He has an compliance. Alright, no, something tells me that's not it. Adachi-san's still looking at Sho collapse on the ground. Oh, what's he so interested in? I'm about to ask, but before I can, he starts to move.
Persona.
Guess we're fighting again. The voice is very similar to Sho's, but it's obviously not him. The moment Sho sits up, a silhouette I've never seen before approaches me from behind. Is this a persona?
You move!
Yukon!
I can't dodge this, but no sooner does the thought flash into my mind than Yosuke and Chie run over, positioning themselves between me and the approaching silhouette to shield me. No, if they do that... Wait! Ah! Lord!
Yosuke! Chie!
Jesus Christ! Sho slowly gets to his feet. Wait, but is this even Sho? Looks the same, but his stance and bearings are completely different than the Sho we fought a moment ago. What is and isn't Sho's turn? What is and isn't Sho turns towards us in a ghostly manner and slowly raises his head to fix an almost mechanical stare on us. Who in the world is this? To be continued. Whoa. Man, that was wild. He's just like not even curl up or anything. He just did right. He's done, son. Oh wow. Yeah! Okay. Idol versus hero. Hero. What heroes are there? Oh, she's gonna fight Yukari? Yo! Okay, hold on. Yo, that's gonna be awkward. Okay. Alright, we'll do kanji first. And then we'll do kanji first and work our way down to that, and then we'll do Risei. Okay. That's fine. But we're gonna take a quick break. Because we've been at this for a while. We've been going for about 2 hours now. Okay. That's not bad. It's pretty good. But yeah, I do want to get more water. Because I'm running low on water. But yeah, let me just play an ad really quick. Just so we can get that rolling. But yeah, so you guys can go ahead, do what you gotta do. I would like to use the bathroom and get water. But we should be back fairly soon. You guys can go ahead and get snacks or whatever you gotta do. I'll be right back. I'm gonna play an ad. If you are subscribed, you're not gonna see the ad, so don't worry. I'm not being boozling you or anything. The ad is there, but I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, I am back. Hope you guys are good and all situated. I'm not going to start right away just yet. I'm going to double check these names. And compliance. Creeping Shadow. Looks like an apostrophe, whatever. Anyway, okay. I just wanted to look at that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start it now. How far? I wonder how far we can get. Yeah, how far can we get? I want to see. Where's Naoto's thing? How far down does this one go? There's just nothing there. Yeah, there's nothing there. That tells me that eventually she's going to meet up with everybody else. Probably. That's what I think. Anyway, let's go ahead and start. So this one is Young Assassin. Who's the Young Assassin? Oh, this shows me all the characters that we have. Oh, I didn't notice that. It's got all the characters that are there. Yo, that's cool. Okay. I did not notice that before. Wow. That's awesome. So their whole squad is like right here. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Let's go. Just when we finally rescued Akihiko-san and we're about to catch a break in solving this case, now we can't even get out of the room. We're all panicking.
Damn it. What the hell's going on?
All except Akihiko-san. Anyway, all except Akihiko-san anyway, who's just thinking calmly to himself. Does he have some kind of plan?
Yukiko, how many doors are there in the music room at your school?
Huh? Oh, right. There's the door we came through, and there should be a door that leads to the prep room in the back.
All right. Junpei, look for that door. It should be around here somewhere.
Huh? Actually, is this it?
Junpei-san looks around and finds a little door that was hidden behind some stuff further in the room. Well, look at that. Man, I guess I should show up at school more often so I notice stuff like that too. Oh god. It is interesting and cool. That was very abrupt. Did something happen to the sound? Let's see. Anyway, Junpei goes up to the little door and opens it. Easy as that. Okay, no.
Whoa. What is this?
Just an abrupt stop.
It's kind of creepy.
Ooh, the announcement room. Okay. The door turns out to be connected to an eerie room that's stained bloody red. Hey, this is an announcement room from the P1 Grand Prix. Those broken robots hung up there are part of Labrys's past. What a shitty thing to make us look at again.
Labby-chan, are you doing okay right now? I'm really worried about you.
Teddy.
That reminds me. Ted calls himself Labrys's knight and stuff like that, so maybe he was the first one to make friends with Labrys during the P1 Grand Prix. Guess it's only natural that he'd be worried about how she's doing now. Still.
Stupid kanji! What was that for?
He just kicks him.
Tough it up, Ted. What good is it gonna do you to mope like that?
He's right.
You're Labrys's buddy. She said herself that she was gonna do her best. If you don't believe in her, who will?
Kanji's the best dude, man.
God damn it, don't get your runny nose on me! So gross!
He is gross. Ted comes jumping at me with his face streaked with tears and a runny nose. This little... I just washed my damn uniform and he's already getting it dirty. While we're fooling around, Akihiko-san comes towards us and smiles.
You guys get along really well, huh? But we're running out of time. Let's get moving.
Roger that.
All right! I'm totally on fire! We're gonna go and kick this culprit's booty!
We are gonna kick this culprit's booty.
The blue Daruma doll's pretty pumped up. Oh, hey, there's a door over here, too.
When Junpei-san opens a door further inside the announcement room, this crazy gust of wind blows into the room, sweeping Junpei-san's entire body out the door. What is that emote? What is happening? Is that a broken sword? It is a broken sword. RPG, oops.
Junpei!
Junpei flew away! Kanji, hurry up and save him!
Guess we're not playing as him anytime soon. Shut up, I know, damn it. When Akihiko-san and me rush over, we can't help but see what's going on the other side of the door. A new cutscene? No, just kidding. The Dark Hour! We're supposed to be inside the school, but is that outside? A giant bridge fills the space in. Well, it doesn't matter. It's just that the route we've been taking so far is all messed up. I just assumed that door got connected somewhere weird. I look around for Junpei-san and find him clinging onto the bridge's handrail for dear life. He's seriously one hell of a guy. That's like the most cliche thing that could happen. It's starting to make me wonder if he's doing this on purpose.
This place. It's the Moonlight Bridge.
Huh? A huge bridge in the city? Why is it here in Inaba? Wait, isn't that...
Igus.
Igus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she was caught. Igus, no! Well, there's this totally out of place cross on top of a pillar at the highest spot on the bridge, and I can kind of see someone crucified up there. When I squint my eyes, I get a better look, and I can see for sure. That's Igus-san. What kind of insane eyesight does Akihiko-san have to spot her from this distance? Wait, that's not important. I can tell even from here that Igus-san ain't in great shape. We gotta hurry and save her.
I'll go. I might be able to reach her with my persona.
Just toss your fan out over there. How dare they, whoever did this are going to pay.
Nope, nope. I'll be the one to rescue her. I'll set Ai-chan free and get a kiss of thanks. Oh.
Just as Teddy slips past Yukiko Senpai to dart outside, he gets knocked back like a rubber ball and goes rolling on the announcement room floor. This is more of that invisible wall crap. When did this happen?
You're going nowhere. If you think that things will be that easy, you're greatly mistaken.
That's a guy's voice, quiet and kind of higher pitched. We turn around to see those red pillars in the four corners of the announcement room. Yeah, I thought so. Whose fake are we fighting now? I look closer and see it's some kind of kid and a dog, but we better not let our guard down. None of us knows I'm coming after all.
Ken? And Koromaru, too.
Long time no see, Sonata-san. You should say hello to Koromaru.
That face. Yo, let's see what Koromaru's looking like. Jesus! Sounds like Ken! Huh? If this kid knows Akihiko-san, he must be a shadow operative too. Or a fake with one, anyway. Well, don't tell me the same goes for that scary looking dog, too.
I think I'm just a child from the way I look, don't you? But let me make one thing clear. Don't underestimate me.
Okay, so that's what's going on here. Stay back, you guys.
No, just kidding.
Akihiko-san!
His Junpei's still just hanging on the bridge. Akihiko-san stepped forward, and the kid moving in closer by a few feet to swing his spear happened almost at the same time. The kid's moves might have been a little faster. He's using the spear's flexibility and balance to cover for him being so shrimpy. Akihiko-san's not in peak condition right now, so maybe I shouldn't let him handle this one.
You must know the rules by now. Since I will be representing you, if possible, I prefer not to fight someone who's injured like him.
Ken's face now, goodness.
It's no fun at all for me to beat up on someone who isn't in perfect condition, you know.
Wow, he's not cute at all. Oh, but I guess that makes it easier to deal with him?
Yuki-chan, I think your Snow Black side's showing itself a little.
A little. She's been in Snow Black mode for this entire game. What are you talking about?
Hey, little punk.
Wake up.
Look, kids, bringing the mutton to a one-on-one fight.
Like, wake up, Teddy.
Huh? Oh, this thing? Don't worry about it. I should get a handicap, right? I mean, since I'm just a child.
Come on.
You little.
Whoa. Not to repeat Yukiko Senpai or nothing, but this brat ain't cute at all. The way he talks kind of reminds me of Naruto, but like, this jerk's milking the I'm just a kid thing for all his work. Huh? Wait a sec. The fakes so far, at least the ones I've seen, act pretty much the way we do. So does that mean the real kid's personality is more or less like this fake's? Ugh. That's not a great train of thought, so I better stop for now. I gotta focus instead on beating the crap out of this kid. Who needs context? Alright, who do we want? We did Yukiko. Alright. Kanji or Teddy? Kanji or Teddy? He's not cute at all. That makes it easy. Yep. Makes it easier for me to murder the crap out of him. Rapid says Kanji. Any objections? Do Kanji see his KO? I'm down for that. We'll do it. Kanji, yeah, we're all for it. Let's do it. Kanji, Kanji, Kanji. Best boy. With the dog. Kanamata and Koromaru. Alright. Oh, this is going to be hard. Well, we'll see. The spear! The dog. Yeah, beat the dog. Oh, the dog! The dog! The dog's going to bite the crap out of me. So does he just work on his own? How does it work? Is it like Rosalina and Luma or something? The pretentious Tenderfoot duo. Wow! Oh, the dog! Jeez! Why? Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Let's grab the kid. He said, I want to grab you. Nice. I like you when I like seeing it. You don't see it often, but I like it when you have the person and the persona like work together like that. Instead of being like an extension of the person. Ooh. Ha! Too bad it's not the real him. Yeah. The red pillars and four corners of the announcement room break. Sweet. The invisible walls are now gone. I just transposed those words. So we can rescue Junpei-san and Aiga-san. Or so I thought. But looks like that last hit wasn't enough to totally take out the kid and his dog. Instead of melting away like the other ones, they're just huddled on the ground so far.
Oh man, I didn't think you were this strong. I didn't fight because I wanted to, you know. You forced me to do this.
Huh? The hell? This kid was a real damn brat until a second ago when he got all soft-hearted and started crying. Even his dog is drooping his ears and giving this pitiful whine as he looks at us. Damn it, he's too cute. I can't resist animals when they give me those eyes.
Hey, these guys really are fakes, right? There's no chance that they're real?
Huh? No, that's not possible. Oh, but the fake ones disappear as soon as they're defeated.
Huh? That is weird, but all I'm getting with my nose is the smell of a shadow.
I like how their legs are sweating.
Hey, you three! Don't let your guard down.
Are they faking it or something?
It's not, son. It's too late now.
Huh?
Damn it!
What'd they do? Oh crap, we let our guard down. Don't let your guard down! Oh crap, we let our guard down. When we turned towards Akihiko-san's voice, it left our bats completely exposed to the kid and his dog. And that damn brat's too fast for us to do anything about it now. But right when I'm thinking that, this white streak leaps over us and slams the fake dog away from his pounce at Yukiko-senpai. What the hell? Get wrecked. Hey, what's going on?
What? You're...
And Ken! It's Ken. At the same time, a spear comes flying from behind, missing us completely, but really nailing the fake kid. It was thrown so hard, the kid goes flying back and gets nailed to the wall behind him. As we watch it happen, gaping like dove asses, two voices, one human and one animal, come from behind us.
Honestly, aren't you supposed to be the adults here? You let your guard down much too soon.
Freaking Ken. The new arrivals look just like the fakes we were fighting. Actually, this kid looks even brattier than this double, and standing proud next to him is a pure white dog.
Several of you I don't think I've met before. I'm the real Kanemata, and this is Koromaru.
Oh, you're the real Ken-kun. It's nice to meet you. Oh, and you too, Koromaru-san.
Koromaru-san.
Watching you was pretty nerve-wracking. Do you understand what you were doing? It's unbelievable not paying attention during a fight.
Comes to slack, man. They got more. You have more experience than them.
I'm sorry.
Ken's gonna be devastating when he becomes an adult, man. When he gets to like Mitsuru and Akihiko's age, like, yo.
I'm very sorry too.
Cause he started doing this at a younger age than everybody else.
This kid's even brattier than the fake.
You've stepped up your game, Ken. That was an impressive strike.
It's good to see you again, Sonata-san. As you can see, Koromaru's been well too. I've heard about you all from Labra-san. A real talking costume, huh?
I'm not a costume. I'm an all-natural, totally adorable raw bear.
A raw bear.
Look, I'll let you touch it a little bit. Wanna feel my fur?
Goodness.
That's alright. I'm not interested.
Still, it's amazing to see a dog use a persona. Come here, Chosokabe.
What?
Please don't call Koromaru by that weird name. He's not sure how to react.
What the heck's Chosokabe? What?
Sorry to cut this short. We have to move, Ken. How's the situation?
We met up with Naoto-san on a rooftop somewhere, and Labra should be on the move with her as we speak. Yukari-san and I avoided fighting there and left. We split up to search for Mitsuru-san, but I can't say that it's going well.
So Naoto-kun and Labras are okay. Thank goodness.
Labby-chan's here too? When I see her, I want to give her a big, fluffy bear hug.
Fluffy, you say?
Oh, so this kid's into Teddy's fur too. Guess he does have a childish side to him. Either way, I'm relieved to hear our other friends are safe. But, am I forgetting something? Yeah, Junpei!
Reminds me. Where's Junpei?
He's about to die! Get him!
Huh? I can't believe I forgot! I have to rescue Ai-chan!
Crap, I only remember now that Junpei-san got thrown out to the Moonlight Bridge, and I go running to look out the door. Let's get a quick shot of this. The dark hour. Huh? They're both gone. Where'd they go? I see. Then I see Aiga-san coming down from above while holding Junpei-san bridal style. Can we get a picture of that? Whoa, she's actually flying. Damn, we didn't see it.
Thank you for rescuing me, everyone. And Ken-san, Koromaru-san, it's been a while.
Aiga-san, I'm so glad that you're safe.
Yes, Koromaru-san. Junpei-san climbed the bridge and rescued
I
me.
was gonna say, Junpei's a real one, man. Junpei is a real one. He climbed that bridge like a boss to save Aigas.
I'm a guy who gets things done when it comes down to it.
You know what? Real talk, that's true. As much as we're joking around, laughing at Junpei, like at the end of the day, like he's got your back and he will do whatever it takes to get his job freaking done. Like every time.
Is that so? Looks to me like Aigus is the one helping you out, Junpei.
I mean, Junpei can't fly. He did what he had to.
After Junpei-san destroyed the cross I was bound to, he slipped and fell off the bridge. So I rescued him.
He got his job done. His job was to save Aigus. Everything else fell into place.
It's really been a day for me falling off of things.
So that's why you're in that position. You haven't changed at all, Junpei-san.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Junpei-san is the disgraced detective as always.
Disgraced detective. Junpei Ace Defective, man. Who remembers that?
I don't think that's an actual detective.
He did a good job saving her. Good job, man. Never going to get that soda after when. Yeah, man. We'll give him the soda.
Either way,
Whatever he was going to get.
Looks like Yukari and Labras are here too. So let's go save Mitsuru and Fuka and get this over with.
Yeah, they're all that's left. Aika-san, Junpei-san, and Ken nod enthusiastically. It's not like we're being shut out, but that kind of thing shows they work together on a level we can never reach. Though, wait a minute. Our bond with you, Senpai, is on that level. Actually, that reminds me. Didn't Mitsuru-san tell us not to get involved with this? Are we gonna get yelled at for helping?
Hey, you guys.
Like, how dare you save my life?
What's up?
Hurry up and get ready. We're leaving in a few.
And they already knew you weren't gonna listen. What he says catches me by surprise so much that I freeze up for a moment. Looks like the same thing happened to Yukiko, because she doesn't say anything either.
You weren't gonna stay put, right? Then come with us.
Roger that.
Are you sure? Mitsuru-san told us to.
It's like, Mitsuru was the first to be like, no, they ain't staying.
Isn't it a little late for that? And since Mitsuru and Fuka aren't around right now, we need Teddy's help.
Teddy!
Come on, you're in it this deep. You might as well see it through.
Teddy! He had to put it that way. I'm sure he must know what we. I'm sure he must know what we say to that.
I'm starting to get fired up. Leave it to me. I'll sniff Mitchon out.
How very reliable.
So Akihiko-san's Aki and Mitsuru-senpai is Mitchan, huh?
He still called her senpai.
This Bear Daruma really isn't scared of anything, is he?
Okay, so he still calls me Mitsuru senpai. Okay.
All right, my nose is gonna shine. Huh? I smell something gathering up there.
Dude, this again?
He said up there, though. Could he be a rooftop after all?
You know, when I rescued Igus earlier, I saw these giant stairs going up on the other side of the bridge.
That's it. Good job, Junpei. I'm gonna rescue Mitchon and get rewarded with a kiss.
Akihiko-san and the others stumble quite a bit at that. Something tells me the Shadow Operatives don't have anyone as intense as our Ted. It's stupid, but I can't help but feel a little proud and smirk.
Still a carefree bunch, aren't they?
Just don't blame me if you end up getting executed.
Alright, now that we've gotten the okay from Akihiko-san's group, all we gotta do is show no mercy and crush the culprit. We jump down to the messed up scenery and head for the stairs. Remember when we first heard this song? It's a good time. Alright, it's Risei's time to shine. Let's go. As soon as everything saves and yeah. United Force. Who all we got? Look at their squad's expanded. Look at them, boy. Actually, let me look at something really quick. I want to see. Oh, we didn't. Dang. Okay, clear. Technically, they're not over there. Anyway, what's this one called? Idol versus Hero. Yeah, that's right. Like, who is the hero? We're gonna find out. Oh yeah, the spooky place. And the ooze.
It's just like the TV world.
Did she? No way, she just got over here. She just left Elizabeth, that's right. I was like, you should know this already, but no, she doesn't. I don't have the words to describe how much the school has changed. The building itself looks about the same, but on top of it is this weird tower. Now that I'm seeing it up close, it's really creepy.
P1 Climax? So someone's holding one of those events in the real world?
It was fine last time since I wasn't participating, but I bet I'm in the same boat as everyone else now. Jeez, I hope I don't get stuck with a weird name like theirs. It's hard to see. It's hard to see near the top because the fog is so thick, but I wonder if everyone's already inside the school building.
Come, Persona!
I fully opened my consciousness, concentrating my efforts on the inside of the school. I had expected the interference to be this bad. Still, I'm sure I can do this now. As I concentrate harder, almost like I'm praying, a faint voice echoes in my mind.
Fuka! Someone!
Fuka!
That voice. Fuka-san?
Rise saves Fuka. It's not coming from inside the school. On instinct, I run to where the voice was coming from and charge right into the gym. It's hard to read on this background, man. I was having the issue in Persona 1 also, or Arena 1. Persona 1, if only. It's a total mess in here. Carelessly placed filming equipment, folding chairs stacked up to the ceiling, you name it. I look towards the stage in the midst of the creeping red fog, where I see an even more shocking sight.
Fuka-san!
Dang! Dang! Yukari, no! She got wrecked! Oh, crap. On the center of the stage is a prop-like cross. Fuka-san's crucified on it, like she's being held up to public ridicule. She doesn't look well at all, and she's breathing and gas. Who would do such horrible things to her? Near the cross is a person in pink clothes, collapsed on the ground. It seems like she's the one Fuka-san is calling to so desperately.
Fuka-san, hang on, I'll come free you.
Did I get a shot? Just for... I can't remember. I think I did.
Rise-san? No, don't. You have to stay back.
She's got to fight. Oh. After Fuka-san notices me and cries out, I sense an odd presence and stop. Soon afterwards, a number of arrows pierce the ground in front of me, giving off sparks. Yeah.
That was close. What's going on here?
Pink feather! Excuse me.
Looks like you have a good sense for these things. No wonder you're their backup.
The eyes. Oh, we can see her Featherman outfit too. Sweet. I can't believe my eyes. It's from that live action show in the air now called Featherman Victory. Featherman Victory, that's what it is.
What? Feather pink?
I don't get what's going on here at all. But actually, taking a closer look, there's something about the stage Fuka-san's on. It's stage from that club escapade on Port Island. Oh, it is! Actually, you're right! On top of worrying about the girl collapse on the ground, now I've got some kind of costume hero attacking me. Is this a hidden camera thing?
No, Rise-san, that's...
Super Sentai versus Idol.
Fuka-san, take it easy.
Fuka-san's brow creases in pain as she tries to explain something to me I don't really understand, but I'm getting a nasty feeling about that cross. All I know is that Fuka-san is in a lot of pain, and that I need to rescue her as quickly as possible. But when I try to approach the cross, Feather Pink gets in my way.
Please move aside. I need to free her.
Then that makes some sense. I hope you're prepared, Shogun's fiend. I, Feather Pink, shall strike you down.
Rise-san, please, run. You have to get help.
No. Thanks, Fuka-san, but it's okay. I can fight now. That's why I have this power, so I can be useful to everyone.
Oh, you're not running away? Then we may as well get started. Bring on the ring!
When Feather Pink raises her right hand, like a costume hero's finishing move, glowing red pillars descend to surround us. At the same time, the gym's red curtain falls. Hiding in the escapade stage, I can hear Fuka-san's voice. I can't hear Fuka-san's voice anymore. Jesus. Or even sense her.
He's been quiet at last. Now, are you ready? Persona!
Huh? Wait a second. She can use a persona. Isn't that a little on the heavy side for my first fight?
Ready? And action!
Oh. Uh-oh. Did she get hit? Feather Pink attacks me right on cue. And it's not a practice attack. It's not a practice attack like in shows, but a full force move meant to kill. I shrink away, managing to dodge. She's really showing no mercy. Once again, I feel the fear of actual battle puts it into you. But my senpai fought through these feelings. I get a little twinge in my chest from the guilt. I'm different now, though. I can do this too.
Persona!
Let's go!
Hey, are you sure you should be here? Why don't you leave this stuff to us and do your
Dang. Dang. That hurt, because I know Feather Pink is right. No matter how much I say that that's not how it is. No matter how much I say that that's not how it is, and that I don't want to be like that anymore, the truth is the truth. My ideals aren't easily understood by others. All the same, I'm past pretending my flaws don't exist. All I could do is accept them without letting them defeat me, and keep trying my best.
I won't make any excuses. You're right. But no matter what you say, I won't let you beat me.
See, Rise is freaking great, man. Let's go, baby! Beat her up. Actually, how does she move? I want to see her moves again really quick, too. Maybe we should do her final move again. Her KO.
Final.
Wait, dang, she's like going after it. Let me see. Oh, wait. Oh, we can see all her stuff too. Oh, I forgot to do that with Junpei. What did the colors mean? Wait, how do I get out of here? Wait. Oh. Okay, we're fine. Wait, what was that move? Live on stage. Can we try that? Or do I need SP for that? The unsightly pink sniper, that's her name. Okay, let's see. I need to get her away from me first. Whoa! Stop! God! Lord! I can't! Okay. Woo. Oh, the person's talking right now, too. Oh, God. It didn't work. Hold on. God. I'm trying to do special moves. I gotta do some training. Whoa. We're just doing it because why not? We'll do this one at least. I want to learn how to do those other moves. The ones where you do what is it? When you do like those quarter circles like consecutively back to back. I want to learn how to do those. I tried, but it doesn't work. So maybe I need more SP to get them done, but it doesn't tell me how much SP I need. So maybe it's something I need to do like, oh, I can go back to the training and see. Probably. I guess. I don't know. I'll look at it. I'll look into it. I'm not even sure. Because I want to learn what all the moves that they can do. And if I'm capable of doing any of them. When the battle ends and Feather Pink collapses to the gymnasium floor, the red pillars surrounding it shatter as well. Soon afterwards, what used to be Feather Pink melts and disappears, while spitting out some kind of shining powder.
It disappeared.
Was she a shadow? As I stand stunned at the sight before me, the curtain rises again without a sound. That's right, Fuka-san. I clamber up onto the stage and use my persona to release her from the cross.
Fuka-san, are you alright?
They did it!
Thank you, Rise-san. So you can fight with your persona now? That's amazing. Oh, that's right, Yukari-chan. Rise-san, she needs your help more than I do. She guarded me and...
Oh, you mean that lady in pink? Okay, one sec.
She can heal. Fukusan seems really exhausted. Speaking and all is hard for her in this state. I help out the person in pink who's collapsed a little ways away, and I'm surprised at what I see. Wait a minute. This is Yukari-san? But she's the same as the feather pink I just defeated.
Huh? Where's the pygmy? I have to save Fuka! Wait a minute. Huh?
She was ready to rock. Thank goodness. Looks like she's come too. So, was that a fake Yukari-san earlier? I don't really understand what's going on, but if Fuka-san is worried about her, she can't be an enemy, right?
Yukari-chan, Rise-san here saved me. I'm sorry for what you went through because of me.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry I worried you too. I got caught totally off guard. Rise-san? Thanks. Whoa, wait! Are you the real Rosette? You're so thin. Look at how small your face is.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I still don't really understand what's going on here.
That's awesome. Look at how small your face is. You know Fuka's playable character. I don't think she is. I think Rise is the only navigator that's playable, which makes her like freaking awesome. Even more awesome than she already was. Like she could be a navigator, but she can also throw hands too. After we introduce ourselves, Yukari-san, whose full name is Yukari Takiba, and Fuka-san tell me everything leading up to this point. Yukari wanted to be a star. Now she's meeting one of her heroes. This is great. Oh crap, what did I just read? After we introduce ourselves, Yukari-san, who's... Okay, lead me up to this point. It seems Fuka-san's group was on the move to Inaba after picking up an abnormal shadow reading here. But the enemy ambushed them, and they were captured. Oh no. Yukari-san is a shadow operative too, so she rushed to Inaba with Labris and some others to rescue Misuru-san's group. It sounds like the enemy is using shadows to make fake versions of us and forcing us to fight them. They also mentioned that what's happening in Inaba right now is a lot like something called the Dark Hour, a phenomenon Yukari-san and Fuka-san dealt with once. I'm starting to get a grasp of what's going on, but it's happening so quickly that I feel like my head is going to burst. What should I do now? Fuka-san says her power was being drained while she was crucified, so she's pretty exhausted. I'm worried about Yukari-san's wounds too. I'm feeling a little lightheaded from the constant fighting. After a brief gap in the conversation, Fuka-san innocently speaks up. Oh, that's a good shot!
By the way, why are you dressed like that, Yukari-chan? It looks really well made.
Look at these, all these great ladies. This is easily the best shot in the entire game.
Huh? You're just noticing this now? Well, there's something of a story behind it.
I've worn costumes from time to time too, but that one's pretty cool. It's pink and cute. Maybe I should try wearing it in a show. Transformation activate! Feather change! Or something like that.
Everyone's a featherman.
What a pro! You're pretty focused on work, aren't you? Say, didn't I hear that you're making a comeback? It must be tough to balance with school and whatnot. Homework and idle work.
You could say that again. But I don't mind so much, since I have fun with all of it.
That's so cool! High school girls sure are spirited. I envy your youth.
You're not that much older than her. You're literally like, what, 2 years? Maybe 3 years older than her.
You work hard too, you know, Yukari-chan.
That's so funny. Like, they literally could have gone to high school together.
Nah, I just do some modeling here and there. It just so happened I got the feather pink role in an audition.
That's actually really freaking awesome, though.
You're a model? Wait, and you're the real Feather Pink? Wow, that's incredible! I'm so jealous of how great you look! Do you have to watch what you eat too?
Oh, of course. Oh, speaking of food, I found this great place that serves delicious lunch specials the other day.
This is great. This is a great moment.
Wait, no. Now's not the time to talk about that stuff.
To be continued. Oh, no, to be continued. We're still going. All right, cool. I come to my senses, and we can't help but laugh. But this isn't the place to have fun and indulge in girl talk. But I think it was also a good distraction in a way. I can't be indecisive about what to do next. If Fukasan and I are here, then what I need to do is already decided.
I'll try searching around here. Fukasan, will you help me out? Mm-hmm, of course. I'm all right now.
Looks like Fukasan couldn't use her persona at all while on that cross, since it kept draining her strength. Maybe that cross can rob us of the strength of heart our personas draw on. Once Fukasan calms her breathing, she begins searching first. I sensed it last time she did this too, but a powerful yet very kind feeling covers the area.
I don't know exactly where, but I sense someone nearby. It seems your friends are here as well, Rise-san.
Senpai's here? Great! I knew they'd get here. Fuka, can you tell where everyone is? I still think we should meet up with them.
It might be hard by myself, but...
Fukasan reaches out her hand to me. I take it and open my heart. This is what you do, you open your heart. What's going on? Kansuno Kai, what's up? She's the real Feather Pink, yep. Yeah, that's they gave her as a backstory after P3. Yeah, she was just like doing modeling and stuff, and modeling and acting. That's what she's doing, and she seems to be digging it because she's still doing it. This is why she wasn't with the others in the OG arena. She was busy on the job. But yeah, how are you, dude? It's good to see you. Hey, did I read this? Yes, I did. Open your heart is gonna be all right. Our heart's synchronized, and a warmth I've never felt before pours into me. We may not be able to get in contact with them, but we should be able to sense where everyone is for sure.
Persona.
Persona. There's a cross just chilling.
Senpai. And Yosuke Senpai and Chie Senpai? Yikes, who's this? It's not Teddy. I sense a familiar presence near Aigis and Akihiko Senpai. I think they'll be okay. Let's see where Mitsuru Senpai is.
Amazing. My senses spread over incredible distances compared to usual. I'm picking up on presences one after another, both familiar and not. She's like, I can see everything. Hey, what's this one? Something big. Oh. Everything's shaking. What happened? No. Wait, hold on before we go. Where's my boy Ken though? Oh, yo, we saw Ken like multiple times. Junpei and the doggo. Yeah, they're all together. Right now, I think is they have a big squad. Right now, it's well, we know Yu, Chie, and Yosuke are together. Kanji, Yukiko, Teddy, Akihiko, Ken, Koromaru, Junpei, and Aigis are all together right now. And then that leaves us with the ladies, the lovely ladies. Oh yeah, Mitsuru is still MIA. We don't know where she is. I wonder if Yukari inspired on for Persona 5. She wanted to become a model action star. That would be pretty cool, interesting. Oh, you know what? Maybe. I don't know. I'd be down for that. That'd be cool. Keep everything connected like that. That'd be rad. What feels like a sharp blade hits us. And Fukasan and I let go at the same time. What was that thing? There's something terrible here. They look so hurt.
Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. That startled me though. He came from further up. From the top? What could it be?
Something out of the ordinary is happening above the school. At the top of that weird tower. We nod to each other and begin running to that place at once. Okay, is this to be continued now? Rip the guy with the beanie who was a wasted character. To be continued. Yeah. But we're done for tonight though. Because like that's as far as we can get now. Let's see what we have to deal with next. Okay. We'll have that. Oh, that's it. Just imminent danger. Wait a minute. Oh, these two are just like done. Okay, I guess everyone else is going to be connected down over here. Dang, okay. Well, poop. Okay. Alright. That's okay. Okay. Actually, this is perfect. We might be able to finish this up tomorrow. That might actually happen. Let me see. It looks as fast as everything's going, that might actually happen, yeah. Which I'm down for, because I believe the next one, this is episode P4, there's also episode P3. I'm not entirely sure how that works. It might end up, it very well could end up being the same story, but with the P3 characters, which, I mean, that's cool. I like the P3 characters, yeah. I love it to be a continuation, though, but we'll see what happens. Okay, but this is good. Getting work done. Alright, I'm getting out of here. But that was fun. Everything is connecting. Let me check something. Let me see if anyone's live that we can raid. Oh, sweet. Risen Chief is streaming right now. He's playing Persona 4 Golden. How perfect. How utterly convenient. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and raid Risen Chief. Let me type it in really quick, just so I can get it ready. Oh, did I do that right? Yeah. Okay. Cool, so that works out. Alright, well, anyway, I appreciate you guys coming in here and hanging out with me. We got a whole bunch of stuff done tonight. Everyone's meeting up, starting to get together. Soon going to be meeting up to do that one last strip or whatever. We should be able to get that done tomorrow. Yeah, because tomorrow's Saturday, so we have the extra time. But it's going to be rad. So we will be back tomorrow, like I said, with more Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. So tell your friends, tell your family, we can all hang out and have a great time together. We're going to go ahead and raid Risen Chief, just like I said. Show him some love, give him a what up. He's super cool. I'll be there in just a second, just kind of like in the middle of turning stuff off and looking to see what I unlocked. And that should be it. But with that being said, don't forget to eat, and thanks for watching. Later.